Reconforming your Pro Tools session from Matchbox is pretty straightforward, but you may want to prepare your session first. Matchbox is going to copy sections of your existing work and reassemble them at some new location. For myself, I like to shift my current reel up 30 minutes and have Matchbox reconform it back to the correct location. But you can do this any way you like. Matchbox will affect whichever tracks you have the I-beam selection currently in, and this includes the marker track. For better performance, you can deactivate all tracks. And I like to have a show hide marker with all the active tracks, so I can easily get back to normal when we're done. If your session is really large, with a lot of automatable parameters on every track, you might want to thin all automation before and after the reconform process. And dropping undos to just a few steps can improve performance a lot also. Now switch to Matchbox and hit Run Reconform. In this panel, you get a chance to set the copy-paste offsets. In my case, it's plus 30 minutes for the source reel, the copy times. You can also choose to cut-paste instead of copy-paste, which leaves your source reel in tatters, but could be useful for you to see which lines of dialogue have been dropped from the film. If your session is performing poorly during the reconform or throwing errors, first check that you've made the performance improvements I mentioned earlier, and then if all else fails, slow down the reconform speed. You can choose to reconform the actual session data, add cut markers, user markers, and 2 stages of automation cleanup. The first glides automation across gaps, so you don't end up with automation jumps. The second goes to every cut point, selects a frame either side, and glides across it. If this is the first time you've tried to reconform with this particular build of Matchbox, you might get a warning about adding Matchbox to some system preferences. Just follow these instructions in the alert message. So now Pro Tools should appear, and the Matchbox Helper plugin will open, and the reconform will begin.